Andrea Gamboni brought me Suzanne as a patient, and Suzanne was very gracious, really warm, upbeat, and everything to create a friendship. So in the history with Suzanne, we had a professional relationship in which I was a doctor. All the statements I'm going to be saying in all these segments, you must realize, were statements that were created outside the patient-doctor relationship. Outside. These were statements based on information that I received from Suzanne at dinners, at events, at her home, at cookouts. We used to have I would cook because I trained with Julia Child. I would cook very French Jewish food, and we were always trying to have a contest who was the better cook. And I created many meals where I was very pleased with myself that I had done such a good job. So, and I did not have a kitchen like Suzanne. She had quite a kitchen and a lot of contents to put in that kitchen, but I held my own. I think I won a few of those, actually. So what was it? Professional? Business relationship. I owned a building. Suzanne bought half of that building. That business relationship is very important as the story goes on how she handles her business relationships. The other aspect was that she became the godmother. Her and her husband wanted to be the godmother and godfather to my 2 children. I have 2 children who are now adult girls. One is in college and one is working. And their names are Tara and Demetra. They are beautiful, intelligent, wonderful girls. Their relationship with Suzanne and Alan was extremely destructive, as I will tell you as the story goes on. So we had godmother relationship. We had a business contractual relationship with Suzanne and Alan purchasing half of the building at 433 South Beverly Drive. We had, I was the doctor to Suzanne and advising her, and then we had something that few people know about. We had a contractual relationship for a book. The book was to be called No More Menopause. It was my book. I had written it. I had it all done. And it was about the early 90s, and Suzanne said, "Oh my goodness, this is the most brilliant idea ever, that you're going to end menopause for women, Vicki. It's really great. I want to be part of that book. What do I have to do? What do I have to do?" And I said, "Well, you can write, parts of it as a woman, and we can have you use the formulas and then report on them." That made sense to me. So that was the whole idea. That was part of the contract. This is part 3, Expose Suzanne Summers, The Ethical Times.